Good morning, students. Today we will discuss new chapter alcohol, phenol and ethers. Students, what is the importance of alcohol, phenols and ethers in our daily life? हम इसको एक आसान भाषा में ऐसे समझेंगे। आप आजकल जो महामारी चल रही है कोविड-19 पेंडेमिक, इसमें एक केमिकल यूज़ हो रहा है, दैट इज़ सैनिटाइज़र, जो प्रत्येक व्यक्ति यूज़ कर रहा है। वो सैनिटाइज़र क्या है? अल्कोहल है। और इसकी आज देखो पूरे वर्ल्ड में कितनी डिमांड है। दूसरा, स्टूडेंट्स, हम एक न्यूज़ सुनते हैं कि आज इस जगह पे जहरीली शराब पीने से इतने व्यक्ति मर गए या इतने बीमार हो गए। उसका रीज़न भी एक अल्कोहल ही है, जो कि मेथिल अल्कोहल होता है, उसको वुड स्प्रिट कहते हैं। डिफरेंट फर्नीचर में आप देखते हैं जो शाइनिंग सरफेस लगाते हैं, केमिकल है, वो भी अल्कोहल है। जो हम शुगर यूज़ करते हैं उसमें भी जो कंपाउंड है वो भी OH ग्रुप का कंपाउंड है। जो हमारे कपड़े हैं, जो हमारा कागज़ है, पेपर है, ये सभी किससे बना है? जिसमें ऐसे कंपाउंड है जिसमें OH ग्रुप है, मीन्स हाइड्रोक्सिल ग्रुप है। टुडे वी विल डिस्कस इन डिटेल अबाउट दिस compounds. At first we classify the alcohols, phenols and ethers. Students, in earlier chapter like haloalkane and haloarenes we at first classify. In similar way we classify the alcohols, phenols and ethers. First we classify number of hydroxyl group present in that compound. This alcohol may be aliphatic or aromatic, means a normal chain or the benzene ring. When this OH group attached a aliphatic group, that is normal alcohol. When it attached with aromatic system, then that time it's known as phenols. In detail we discussed in this chapter method of preparation, classification and its property. So first, how many OH group, hydroxyl group present in any compound? If any compound present only one OH group, that is known as monohydric alcohol. Mono means one, hydric means OH group, monohydric alcohol. If we can write like this, a benzene ring, if OH attached directly benzene ring, that also alcohol. This one aromatic alcohol, that known as phenols. And the general people will use the phenyl, that also the compound of this compound. 1% chemical of this aromatic alcohol, that is phenol, known as general person use, that is phenyl, that used for disinfectant. Other one, if two OH group attached like this, that also a alcohol, dihydric alcohol. Di means two, hydric means OH group, dihydric alcohol. We can write example like this. If two OH group attached nearby, that also a dihydric. And trihydric means when three OH group attached in one compound, that is a trihydric. This type compounds, example given in your NCERT book, trihydric alcohol, or we can write in a aromatic system also. Such type compound, trihydric alcohol, means it is very simple classification: monohydric, dihydric, trihydric. Now we classify according to hybridization, like earlier classification in alkyl halides. So first we classify according to hybridization. Hybridization means OH can attach either sp3 or sp2 carbon. If it attached sp3 carbon, when OH attached at sp3 carbon, so it can again also primary, secondary, tertiary. It's depend on number of carbon atom. If OH attached that carbon and next carbon attached, if one carbon group, alkyl group, like this compound, that is 1 degree or primary alcohol. We earlier discussed in alkyl halide chapter, primary alcohol. OH attached, that carbon attached at least one carbon. It can attach very long chain, that is no problem. So this one is primary alcohol. Another secondary means OH attached, that carbon attached at least 2 carbon. Such type alcohol known as secondary alcohol. Secondary alcohol, or we can say 2 degree alcohol. If this OH attached, that carbon if attached at least 3 more carbon, such type alcohol known as tertiary alcohol or 3 degree alcohol. This one very simple classification, but very important. We use 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree alcohol. So students, if identify this methanol, which type alcohol? This is not a primary alcohol, because OH attached this carbon, then this is not attached further carbon, so it is not a 1 degree alcohol. And if you find out this type alcohol, this alcohol is 1 degree, because OH attached that carbon attached a 1 carbon, so this one is primary alcohol. This type alcohol you can find when OH attached this carbon, this further attached 2 carbon, so that is secondary. And other classification also, that is monohydric, dihydric, trihydric. So this one, when sp3 hybridize, now further the hybridization may be allylic or benzylic. Allylic alcohol. What do you mean by allylic alcohol? Means like allylic halide, when a halogen atom attached, next carbon is doubly bonded carbon. So this is condition known as allyl condition. This alcohol again 3 types. It can again divide 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree, means primary, secondary, tertiary. So this group is, if alcohol attached that carbon attached next carbon, and this attached 2 hydrogen, so this one is primary allylic, 1 degree allylic. This one is one example. So 1 degree allylic, we can make 2 degree allylic also, like this. If it attached 2 carbon directly, that is secondary allylic. And if we write in this way, 3 degree allylic. Students, main condition is 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree, that are very simple. OH attached that carbon, if attached 1 more, that is primary. It's directly attached secondary, then tertiary. But what is allylic condition? Means it's attached doubly bonded carbon atom. It can, like in cyclic compound also, for example, in this way. So this also a allylic alcohol. In this carbon, that is secondary allylic, and secondary allylic possible in this way. Next, benzylic alcohol. Benzylic means at first we have to write benzene, and next 1 carbon, that is sp3 hybridize CH2, then we add 1 OH group. So the benzylic also again 3 type: primary, secondary and tertiary. So this compound is common name benzyl alcohol. Sometimes comes in exam. What is benzyl alcohol? Benzene means other than benzene, then side one carbon and OH attached. That is benzylic alcohol. 1 degree. This may be again secondary also. If we write one more carbon, such type compound is 2 degree benzylic or secondary, and we can write tertiary. Tertiary, how can you write? If benzene attached a carbon that further attached 2 more carbon, so that is 3 degree benzylic. Means very simple. We know only how many number of carbon, then first find out what is allyl condition, benzyl condition. Benzyl means separate benzene and next one carbon, that is benzylic. So this one is sp3 hybridized. 2 more classification, that is vinylic. Vinylic. Vinylic alcohol. Vinylic means like vinyl halide, when alcohol attached directly double bonded carbon atoms. That is vinyl, means sp2 hybridized carbon atom. When OH attached directly double bond, that is vinyl group, vinyl alcohol, vinylic group, like vinyl chloride. This again also primary, secondary, if this attached one carbon or 2 carbon. This one is if this is H, so this primary vinylic. If it attached like this condition, that is secondary vinylic. It possible in cyclic group also, like this. If OH attached directly benzene ring, so this alcohol also a vinylic condition. So such type classification vinylic alcohol. And last one, that is if sp2 hybridized, we know phenol, aromatic alcohol. I am writing here phenol. In phenol what happen? All carbons are sp2 hybridized and OH group attached, any one of the sp2 hybridized carbon. So that is phenol, also a aromatic alcohol. Aromatic alcohol, this name is phenol. sp2, every carbon attached. We can write this is secondary alcohol also, but normally it writes only phenol, aromatic alcohol. So in this way, easily remember first 3 condition only: allyl, vinyl and benzyl. Primary, secondary and tertiary. Now we classify different ethers. Ethers we can write like in this way. This R may be aliphatic or aromatic. If both are aromatic, also possible. And one aromatic and one aliphatic, like this. This R may be same or different, like R, O, R dash. So students, what is ether? Ether means when oxygen attached both sides, either alkyl or aryl group. So ethers are a substitution of hydrocarbons. So ethers always write with prefix as alkoxy or aryloxy, depend on the number of carbon atom in nomenclature. So this ether we can divide into a, that is simple ethers, simple or mixed ether, mixed or simple. Simple ether known as symmetrical ether, symmetrical and unsymmetrical. Unsymmetrical means when both sides is different group, that is unsymmetrical ether. If both sides are equal number, same number of carbon, that is symmetrical ether. For example, if we write both sides oxygen CH3 group, so this one is a symmetrical ether and its common name is, that is CH3, we know alkyl means methyl, dimethyl ether. Dimethyl ether as a name. And if we write another compound like this, C2H5, that is diethyl ether, diethyl ether. Now students, we want to write this compound IUPAC name. You know the nomenclature of, at first we have to identify functional group, then find longest chain and substituent. If any competition between substituent and main functional group, then priority should be given to functional group carbon, and numbering start in such a way the functional group carbon get lowest number. So in this ethers, how can we write its nomenclature? So we write ethers are only prefix as alkoxy. So if only this first compound if we write, then we have to take this one is a prefix because main compound is hydrocarbon. So either this oxygen you can find with this OCH3 or this side, both are equal number, no problem. So only main compound is first one carbon and this as act as a prefix. So we have to write as a substituent. So its name is methoxy. Why? Because methyl and oxy then combined, then it is methoxy. So its name is methoxy. Methoxy, what? One carbon, methane. Methoxy methane. Because at one carbon, no need to start one methoxymethane, only methoxymethane. And next carbon is, next compound, if we calculate OC2H5, this one is a substituent and this is main group. So numbering start 2 carbon, 1 and 2. So its name is 2 carbon, eth, eth and oxy, ethoxy. So 2 carbon, eth, ethane, single bond, because it is a derivative of hydrocarbon. So students, many compounds given in your NCERT book and practice writes there IUPAC name and find different types of alcohol given in this. So now we will explain some compounds IUPAC name given in your NCERT book. Now students, in your NCERT book at table 11.1 given some compounds, their structure and common name. So we explain 2 or 3 compounds IUPAC name. So in this, if I write a compound like this, a simple compound, it is sometimes known as neopentyl alcohol also. So how can you write its common name? Common name is neopentyl alcohol, but we want to write IUPAC name. So first identify the functional group. Functional group in this, when we observe, that is alcohol. So that carbon attached at functional group get lowest number and longest chain. So first carbon numbering start from 1, 2, 3, that is simple. You already discussed in 11th class. So no need to much elaborate. And then 2 substituent at second position. So at first we write position of the substituent, then 2 and 2. Why 2 methyl and 2 methyl? So 2 di METHYL, 2 dimethyl, 3 carbon, prop single bond N, and that is suffix ol. So one ol, and we write ol. Terminally we remove and we add ol. So that is a simple name. And if any compound has like such type compound, 3 OH group or 2 OH, one compound, then students, a rule: when a functional group more than one times, then terminal E is not dropped, means terminal E of hydrocarbon retained. In this common name of this compound is glycerol, or it's known as glycerin also. Glycerol. So it can, numbering we can start any side, 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 3. So total 3 carbon, then no substituent. So we write prop single bond N, propane. Then we write all the functional group position. Propane 1, 2, 3, triol. Propane 1, 2, 3, triol. Simple name. And some more compounds also given in your book, like this. If given aromatic alcohol, that is such type compound, its common name is famous. This compound is known as crisols, means methyl phenol known as crisols. That 3 type. If they are situated at ortho position, so ortho crisol. So it is common name, but we have to write its IUPAC name. Common name. So what is IUPAC name? Numbering start from alcohol side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it is aromatic system, means phenol. So we can write 2-methylphenol, 2-METH, 2-methyl or 2-methyl phenol. Its IUPAC name. And others also in this way: orthocrisol, metacrisol and paracrisol you can write. That their common name is important. Sometimes comes in exam, orthocrisol, metacrisol and paracrisol. So this one is metacrisol. And if I test 1, 4, then paracrisol. So these are 3 common name. Para, we write P, crisol. So we can say if IUPAC name, then we write numbering from alcohol 1, 2, 3 means 3-methylphenol, and it's 4-methylphenol. But the crisol also famous. If OH group attached in phenol, like this, if 2 OH group attached, means dihydric alcohol, OH group nearby, this compound also common name famous, known as catechol. Catechol. In this, but what IUPAC name of this students? Then we write this compound is, if that is one compound is benzene, and both we write as a suffix. So its IUPAC name we can start in this way: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6. So we can write benzene, 1,2-diol. When we write in this way, its name is benzene 1,2-diol, because we don't write here phenol, Why we don't write phenol? Because both OH group are equivalent and we can't ignore anyone. So this main compound is benzene and both has a prefix. So benzene 1,2-diol. Its IUPAC name. This compound name is not a phenol. If we write 1,3-OH, 1,3 position, that also a very important compound. Its common name also famous, resorcinol. Resorcinol. Or we can write IUPAC name 1, 2, 3. So it means one compound is benzene. Benzene terminal is not a drop. Benzene 1,3. Benzene 1,3-diol. And one more, its isomer. If 1,2, then catechol. 1,3 means meta position, that is resorcinol or benzene 1,3-diol. If 1,4, if I write here 1,4 means OH group present in this, then this compound common name is quinol. Quinol or hydroquinone. Its common name also famous, quinol or hydroquinone. These three names, catechol, resorcinol and quinol. So their IUPAC name given in your book. All the compounds, what IUPAC name? You can start any sides, 1, 2, 3 and 4. It means benzene 1,4-diol. So you can find different compound IUPAC name. In this, now we write some ethers IUPAC name. Now we write, friends, this ether IUPAC name. So how can we find? Because this one is at first we have to observe the functional group. So functional group is ether, but ether always write as a prefix. So ether are derivative of hydrocarbon. So main compound is hydrocarbon. Numbering start in a such a way, substituent get lowest number. If we start numbering from this, from ether side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, means this hydrocarbon is cyclohexane. But these two substituent, 2-methyl group get only second position, means 1 and 2. But if I start from this 1 and 2, at one position 2 substituent attached. So numbering start from methyl side. So 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So its IUPAC name is, means 2 substituent attached at first carbon, 1 methyl, and at second carbon attached 2 ethoxy. So write name in alphabetical order. Its name is 2-ethoxy and 1,1-dimethyl or dimethyl. Then the compound is cyclo. So cyclo, how many carbon? 6. Hex, single bond, then we write suffix N. So this one is complete IUPAC name of this compound. Another one more example if we take, if a compound like this, like this, even a compound. Then students, what is IUPAC name of this? If I write here 2 hydrogen. So what is IUPAC name of this compound? At first we find the longest chain, because this is OCS3 as a substituent and this also a substituent. If I start from this carbon 1, 2, 3, 4, then methoxy get at 4 position. So we have to start from this carbon 1, 2, 3 and 4. This one is a main hydrocarbon. Then 2 as a substituent. One is methyl, other one methoxy. So we write according to alphabetical order. So 1 methoxy, we have to write the position 1 methoxy, 2 methyl. So among methoxy and methyl, which one first one? Methoxy. Why? Alphabetical order. 1 methoxy, 2 methyl, 4 carbon but, single bond N. So butane. In this way, you can write the IUPAC name. One more question I will write in last year. This IUPAC name, students, you will get 2 marks. In one is IUPAC name and one from structure. Structure is given, you have to write IUPAC name. Other one name is given, you have to write structure. So I will write one more example in this. Your in text question given, that is this one a compound given in your NCERT book in text question. So students, at first we have to identify the functional group. So in this halogen also we seen and alcohol also. So first priority we have to given to alcohol attached, that carbon numbering start in such a way substituent get lowest number. So we have to start from this carbon 1. Then we can move any side 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, or either we can move this side. So this side only 4 carbon. If I start this side, then what happen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this one is a longest chain. So this is main chain and 2 are substituent. This at the position 3. This substituent name is chloromethyl because chlorine attached as a substituent. Chloromethyl, and this one is isopropyl. This substituent is isopropyl. We know the iso condition when one carbon attached to CH3, that is iso condition. So its substituent is isopropyl and this one is chloromethyl. So it's according to alphabetical order. We write IUPAC name. First we write chloromethyl. So its name is 3-chloromethyl. methyl 3-chloromethyl, then 2-isopropyl, and total how many carbon? 5. Then we write pent, single bond, then we write N, and now we write suffix ol, means one ol. So you can write E remove and you have to write ol, OL, means pentanol, or we can write pentan 1 ol. So this one is IUPAC name 3-chloromethyl 2-isopropyl pentanol or pentan 1 ol you can write. So in this way you can write different compound IUPAC name. One more example I can write here like this. A compound given in your book, NO2 and this type compound. So what IUPAC name of this? First we have to identify the main hydrocarbon. So this is nitro, this one ethoxy. So numbering start alphabetical order because both are as a substituent. So 1 and 2. So its name is 1-ethoxy, 2-nitro, then cyclohexane, hex 6 carbon, total 6, hex single bond N, means 1-ethoxy 2-nitro cyclohexane. So it's IUPAC name. Now students, we explain structure of alcohol, phenol and ethers. Now we explain structure of some alcohol, phenol and ethers. First we take a simple example of methanol. Students, in this methanol we observe, we know alcohol has sp3 hybridization and 2 lone pair, this type situation. So we have to identify bond length. We know hydrogen oxygen bond length is given in your NCERT book 96 picometer, oxygen hydrogen bond length, and this bond angle also given, bond angle is 108 degree 9 minutes, 108.9 minutes. So in this way, and this bond length given 142 picometer. Which bond length? Carbon oxygen bond length given 142 picometer. So now we will explain some other parameter. We know students, in hybridization carbon, when sp3 hybridization, that is a simple carbon, methane, like this. In this all bonds bond angle is, as in sp3 hybridization, 109 degree 28 minutes. So in this bond angle is 109 degree, all the bond angle 109 degree 28 minutes in 3 dimension. So in alcohol also sp3 hybridization, so bond angle should be this, but why this bond angle reduce 108 degree 9 minutes? So reason is lone pair repulsion, because if we explain by bond and stick model, we can represent like ethanol in this way. So in this ethanol, this bond angle between this 108.9 degree. Why? Because there is lone pair repulsion. In 11th class we already discussed, in hydrocarbon there is no lone pair. So there is, in alcohol has some repulsion. But in phenols, students, what happen in phenols? In phenols, this bond angle, if we draw the structure of phenol like this, so phenol also 2 lone pair, but this bond angle in phenol 109 degree. It means that overcome this repulsion, lone pair repulsion overcome due to this large group, heavier group. So this bond angle is not so reduced, any 109 degree 28 minutes, but there is given only 109 degree. Another one, oxygen carbon bond length in phenol, you should remember, that is 136 picometer given, 136. It means this is shorter bond, and in alcohol oxygen carbon is slightly longer bond. Reason we will explain by resonance. We know in phenol, in earlier class we already draw the structure of resonance. In the resonating structure, what happen? Lone pair move in this way, so we get partial double bond character in this structure of resonance. So one resonance, Oxygen carbon is double bond, but other structure it's single bond. So it's get partial double bond character. Due to the partial double bond character, its bond length is shorter. Comparison than alcohol. You can draw like other structures also. So in phenol, the bond length slightly shorter, 136 picometer, and alcohol slightly longer. Now we compare in ether strands. I write a symmetrical ether, that is one example of, I can write first compound, that is dimethyl ether. Dimethyl ether. In this ether, what happen? There also two lone pair, and but bond angle is larger, 111 degree. This bond angle given in your NCERT book, 111.7 degree. 111.7 degree given at page number, you can see 320. So what are the reason? This bond angle in methane 109 degree 28 minutes, but in ether this 111.7. So the reason is repulsion between this compound, steric hindrance, that is steric hindrance due to the bulky group. When this heavier group, so that is repulsion. So this repulsion overcome to a lone pair repulsion. So ultimately its longer bond angle is larger size, but bond length almost similar, 141 picometer, similar to alcohol. In alcohol bond length, carbon oxygen 142, there is 141, almost similar, single bond. It means there is no resonance. But in phenols, this bond length is shorter. So they depend on the different property. So these three parameters you should know. Why in ethers bond angle is slightly larger? Due to steric hindrance of the bulky group, means heavier group. So more the steric hindrance, so bond angle slightly larger than normal bond angle. So in this way, in today class we finish at this point, and in your NCERT book lot of example given for nomenclature and different type of classification of alcohol. Tomorrow students, we will discuss method of preparation of alcohols, that are very important topic. So we will discuss tomorrow class. Like and subscribe, share the needy student. If you have any problem, then write in comment box. Thank you. Have a nice day.